supposed to fight. Like y'all need to sit back and be fans and just enjoy the sport. Like y'all even talk about people's personal lives. Like when it come to that?
Can we still expect to see any of those fights in the future? Though?
And y'all keep talking about fighting somebody. Didn't he just have a fight? And what happened? He won, right? But how you look in it? Exactly. But y'all say some different shit when it's me, right? Because y'all want me to lose. When y'all see people in that limelight too long, they want to take that they want somebody else to come take that spot. That's why it's always like, come on, bro. That's what happened with Floyd. Y'all seen him too much, and once y'all seen him so much, y'all start hating on him. Like it turned from love to hate.
What Tank is describing is the pressures of being on top. That's what come with being on top. So basically, in a nutshell, he's saying that, and this comes with all the I'm not the face of boxing no more. He doesn't want the expectation that comes with being the face of boxing and fighting certain people. I mean, there's nothing else. We all know that Tank Davis is afraid of losing, but the stuff that he's complaining about, that comes with the territory. That's natural. If you want to be at the top, if you want to be number one. See, people want to make the number one spot type of money, but you don't want to do what it takes to facilitate them type of funds. That's all it is at the end of the day. People can't put their talent where their mouth is, and they don't want to expect you to do it or expect them to have to do it. That's what it is. Because what he describing, it don't make no sense. That comes with being on top. Now, you could be at the bottom and have nobody talking about you, and have nobody expecting you to fight anybody, and have nobody care what you're doing. But guess what goes down with that? The money. So you can't have it one way without the other. They hand in hand. Tank just don't want that expectation. And at this point, he's got away with not doing a lot. The little bit that people is asking for is the bare minimum. To be honest, he bitching about the bare minimum. Let's be real. Tank is bitching about doing the bare fucking minimum. Just want you to fight Shakur, you know what I'm saying? Or one of the other guys. That's it. Ain't nobody say you had to go around, be this, be that, become undisputed, blase split. Ain't nobody putting that pressure on you. As a matter of fact, Tank Davis just knocking people out has sufficed for quite some time. How do you think you sell Tank Davis versus Rolly Romero? That's not no real, that ain't no real fight, but we were all just signing up just to see Tank knock people out. Okay, you've done enough of that. We've got enough of that. Now, can you do something that's worth actually talking about, that's going to flip the pages in the book? That's what it's about. Can you do some of that? But bitching about the bare minimum and crying and whining and all that other shit, don't nobody want to hear that. And if that's the case, Tank, you need to shut the fuck up, because you got a lot to say about everybody else's business and their performances and this, that, and the third. They lose, you got something to say, you got something to tweet about, you got something to this, that, and the third. But you can't take the criticism yourself, which is warranted because, like you said, you ahead of them, you bigger than them. You know what I'm saying? You A-side. I'm not understanding, man. I'm not understanding at all. You fighting Jake Paul and all that, and all this shit, shut up and be fans and stuff like that. See, that's what he's saying to his fans. He ain't saying that to the boxing world, because we ain't accepting that shit, because we ain't never been accepting this shit. So when he say shut up and be fans, he talking about the people that is fans of him that's finally asking him to do something. Talking about shut up and be fans. Be a real boxer. How about that? Box. They'll be fans if you box. That's what you're supposed to do. But the shit that you've been putting up on the board, it ain't about nothing. But you walk around with your chest stuck out like you the fucking man. But let's be the truth. You not the fucking man because you ain't done shit. The only reason why you doing shit is because you can give a spectacular knockout. Yes. And you came in off the Floyd Mayweather train. Okay? But other than that, come on, man. The shit people asking you about, bare minimum, bro. And you upset sitting up here crying and talking about people shut up and be fans and whatever and whatnot. Listen, It is just this simple. It's obvious you don't like the box. You don't like boxing, and you don't believe that you the face of boxing no more. The only thing I'm saying is go get your money, Tank. But right after you go get your money, don't stick around. Don't worry about what's going on in boxing. I don't want to hear you talking about or chiming in on who we say is the best after this or blase splee. You have no room to talk. Take your money, sit down, be quiet, and say nothing else, and don't return back to boxing because you don't appreciate it. You don't like the fans expecting something of you, although that's the whole fair exchange of the whole fucking sport. They pay to get entertained. You supposed to entertain. So since you ain't got no part in that, take this fight with Jake Paul, get your money, go somewhere, and be happy. Let your hair down, paint your nails, put on a skirt, do whatever it is that you do. But do not come back to the sport that you have despised, that you have turned your lip up at, that you have rolled your eyes, smacked your lips, and stomped your feet this entire time, plus while painting your nails. Don't come back to it. That's all that I'm saying, bro. That's all. I don't want to hear shit else from you after this. I'm fine with what you're doing. Go ahead and do it. But after this, I don't want to hear shit else from you because you have literally nothing to offer. And if that's the case, and if you so turned off, I expect you to get this check, and I do not expect to see you again. If you still in boxing after that, Tank, the big question is going to be this. After taking a fight like this with Jake Paul, what in the fuck for? Why the fuck are you still in boxing? What do you offer? What does beating you say? Lamont Roach already took your nuts. You have nothing to offer after this. I just hope that you know that. Now go ahead, get your cash, do whatever it is that you think that you're going to do, and go do it and go be somewhere and be silent. Certain people just need to get out the game because they need to get the fuck out the way so people can stop hollering your fucking name and try to become something they damn self. Because I'm tired of all this calling out a motherfucker that you ain't never gonna fight. I'm tired of it. All right? Just like you, Canelo, y'all can get the fuck out the way. And with y'all out of the way, a whole lot shit'll be better. But at least Canelo still, I guess, somewhat likes boxing. But you do not like it. And you have made that very clear. And if that's the case, Tank, go home. Matter of fact, I'm going to print up some shirts that says Tank go home. Like E.T. go home, Tank go home. Because that's where you're happy. And I want you to get your mind together. I want you to feel whole. And I know you don't want to fight no more. Just please don't exist after this fight. Like, comment, subscribe. Bruce Van, I'm out.